True story. Oh, this guy, his wife gets on a road trip to go see the sister, let's say in Naivasha. This guy's cooling off in the Digo, just pausing, watching Netflix. Then he's like, anyway, what I'm watching here, How to Be a Tyrant, this is not stimulating enough for me. So let me mind somebody else's business. Okay? So he gets onto and sees his wife's emails. Don't tell me how he got the password and all of that, but the point is, he got access. He then, when he's snooping, okay, minding her business, this guy finds out, and he's actually called Richard, he's 38 years old, he's cooling out off in his house in Hurlingham, and then he finds out that, damn, the house that they have been renting for 9 years, yani a decade. Children have been born and they're literally going to standard 3, standard 4. Belongs to his wife, who is jobless.
In the rich tapestry of Kenya media, few voices resonated with warmth, humor, and unmatched professionalism like Edward Kwach. Today we pay tribute to a legend, a man whose voice became the soundtrack of a generation and whose life journey reminds us that true greatness lies in passion, resilience, and service. This is the inspiring life story of Edward Kwach. Edward Kwach was born in Kenya and grew up with a deep passion for communication and storytelling. From an early age, he showed signs of the vibrant energy and magnetic charisma that would later make him a household name across the nation. Kwach's professional journey began in radio, where his distinctive deep voice, quick wit, and relatable style instantly set him apart. Over the years, he worked for some of Kenya's biggest and most respected radio stations, including Capital FM, Kiss 100, Homeboyz Radio, Nation FM, Urban Radio in Kisumu, and East Africa FM, leaving a legacy in each place he touched. At the time of his passing, Edward Kwach was a beloved presenter at Spice FM, part of the Standard Media Group, hosting the Spice Drive. He captivated listeners across the country with his magnetic personality, love for music, and natural storytelling ability. His presence on air was both comforting and energizing, a rare blend that connected with audiences of all generations. Edward's style was effortless. His voice carried authority but also warmth, a signature sound that made people feel seen and heard. Whether hosting morning shows, late night segments, or special event broadcasts, Kwach brought life, laughter, and authenticity to the airwaves. Edward Kwach wasn't just a voice behind the mic. He was a passion creative and a producer, a marketing expert, and an event organizer. His versatility helped transform how Kenyan radio, media marketing, and live events evolved over the years. He also ventured into entrepreneurship, launching several successful projects while mentoring the next generation of Kenya media personalities. Those who worked with him often described him as a walking masterclass, a generation with advice full of wisdom and always rooting for the success of others. Despite his public career, Edward Kwach cherished his private life. To his family, he was a loving father, a loyal friend, and a steady pillar of strength. His wisdom, humility, and infectious humor left a lasting mark on those who knew him both on and off the microphone. On Monday, 28th April 2025, Kenya lost one of its brightest media gems. His sudden passing sent shockwaves across the nation, a powerful reminder of how deeply his voice and spirit were woven into the fabric of Kenya society. Yet, true legends never die. Edward Kwach's legacy continues to inspire aspiring broadcasters, creatives, and dreamers across Africa. Edward Kwach lived not just a successful life, but a meaningful one. He left us a blueprint of passion, excellence, and kindness. Today, we don't just mourn a legend. We celebrate a life well lived, a life that touched millions, and a legacy that will echo for generations to come. Rest well, Edward Kwach. Your voice may be silent, but your spirit speaks louder than ever. If Edward Kwach inspired you, share your memories in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for for more inspirational life stories and tributes. Until next time, keep celebrating the legends among us. And like I always tell you, whoever has a brain, sense is expected.
So for the 9 years, and then you know what happens? Yani alama ya mshangao. He went into a neurogenic shock. And there's a photo of him, yani, as just lamenting. He's on the hospital bed in Nairobi Hospital. Please go and see him. He's called Richard. Tell him, oye, pole sana. This guy is in shock. Yani, this Digo that we've been living in for 9 years actually belongs to Madam. And you see Richard, yani is like, oye. The thing is, if you were Richard, what would you do honestly? Your wife has not 9 years. She's jobless. This apartment, kumbe ni yake. True story. Yeah? True story. What would you do if you're in Richie's shoes?